Hi guys, I'm back today again for the third time in a day to share the third prize package for my birthday entry, a birthday challenge. This is the last package. There's 3 all up. I'll be drawing the winner tomorrow. I will also be including the 3 people that I haven't received packages for yet because of COVID and postal delays and, all of that. So I didn't want to keep everybody waiting. So I'm going to draw this tomorrow and then I will pop them out in the post on Friday, tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, so each one they basically have the same things, just made different papers and different embellishments. So each one has the mini album. I made 8 of these, all different ones. I used all Garden Party for everything, but I only picked out the papers that I liked, which is all the light, bright, happy colors. I didn't really enjoy the darker colors at all. So I've mixed and matched everything. I don't like when everything matches. I prefer it to be eclectic. I didn't embellish the front of this one because it's already really busy and I didn't want to take away from it because it's just a really beautiful paper. And then I've done the torn fabric closures on all of them. Oops, sorry guys. Sorry, I had my COVID Pfizer thing yesterday and it's made me feel really unwell. I've got to get this done because I've got other stuff I've got to work on. So each one comes with, they have vellum pockets in the front and the back of all of them. And then they have a stitched fabric ruffle and then some lace. And then this one's got a stitch tag. And then there's just like some ephemera pieces and cut apart pieces that I've shared so they can be used in the album. I have lightly embellished them because I didn't want to take away all the room on the pages because I wanted them to be used as albums with photos and whatnot. So I've only done small amounts of embellishing and it's mostly in the corners. So this is, I made some handmade rosettes and then I embellished them. I love how this one turned out. I love the little fox. So there's that one. And this page is a side load page and inside is a packet of trims. Samples of trims to play with. You can use them in the album because they match. I just loved all of the light colors. I'm just going to give the darker stuff to a friend because I won't use it. I only liked half of it. Okay, so this one I've done a photo mat on the page and then I've popped a little, because they're not stable, they're wobbly. I've popped a ruffle embellishment down the bottom and it's only adhered along the bottom so you can stick the photo behind. There's that one. And then each one has a vellum envelope with a Velcro closure to pop things in. And each page also has a trim. This one's got the green lace. And there's this one. Done this little embellishment. But again, this one's only adhered down the bottom so you can tuck things behind it. And that one's got the pink pom-pom trim. This one's got a photo mat and then this embellishment is only stuck along the bottom so you can tuck photos behind him. And then I made patchwork page for each album as well. These are really time consuming, but they turned out really nice. I've cut all the squares at 2x2 and then glued the centers and then double stitched through all of them so that they're adhered really well. And then they're also top load pockets and I lined them. I'll take this out and show you. I lined them with pink paper so that when you open them you don't see all of the ugly stitching. I'm that weird. And then in here I've popped a bag of my crochet hearts. And then on the back it is also a patchwork. Again, this one, I love this one. Turned out really nice. And I've popped the holes because that way you can have it as a side load pocket as well, but then you'd have, I didn't realize that would be sideways, but anyway, doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the use of it anyway. You can cover it. If you choose not to use it, you can just put embellishments or trim down the bottom. And there's this one. This is my favorite paper. And I stitched it all with pink thread. And then this one got the trim again and then a little embellishment down the bottom. And then there's the back with the vellum pocket. That's the book. Sorry, I feel really off. I'm not. I had the injection done on, what day was it? Tuesday night, and it's now Thursday morning. But yesterday I slept on and off all day, and then I slept for 10 hours last night, which is not like me at all. I just feel really yuck. And I need to get these done so I can send them out, because it's been a long time, and I don't want people to think that I forgot about them, because I haven't. And we've also had a very sudden tragic loss as well in our family, but I'm not going to go into that because I'll start crying. But it's just delayed me a little bit, and I really apologize for that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing my best at the moment. Okay, and then each one has a bead box as well. Sorry, it's a bit wobbly now. I've just embellished the tops of them. I used all of my little handmade flowers. Go around. And then I've got the trim. Then on the inside, they're all the same on the inside. There's pinks, yellows and golds, blue and purple, black and white. Then there's some little, I won't take it all out because if you watch the 2 previous videos, you can see it more in depth. But there's some little ribbon tassel crimps. Then there's pom-poms. Then there's different types of tassels. Different types of tassels. Then there's some wooden butterfly beads and some little glitter glass jar things. And then some like charms. Sorry, I can't even think at the moment. There's just like little different types of charms in there. And a bell. And then I think I already said the crocheted heart. So there's that. And then each one comes with a memory decks card, shaker. They're all shakers as well. This isn't a garden party paper, but it's all I had. So, and I thought that it went nicely anyway with all the yellows. So I stayed with the whole yellow theme for this one, and I really like how it worked out, how it turned out. And then I've made a bag topper. There's closer pictures of the bag toppers and the memory decks cards on my Instagram if you want to have a closer look. And I've popped one of my little handmade flowers, and this one is attached with a clip so it can be removed and reused. So basically everything that I've made can be reused in your crafting. So if you choose to use all the pieces in your albums, then it will all match, because I think you'll see as I go along it'll all match. And then this one I made as well. And it's got, again, the bag topper that has the clip on it, so you can remove it and reuse it. It's a bow bag topper. The die came from AliExpress. It was only a couple of dollars in it. I use it all the time. I love it. And then in the bag is some of my little crocheted butterflies. I made them in different colors so they can be used as well. You can use them in the album or with other types of crafting. Okay. Sorry, I'm struggling today. And then each one also has a mini stacked envelope. I didn't over embellish them because they're so little. It just looked really, you couldn't see anything properly. It just looked too much. So I just kept them simple. Each one has one of my crocheted hearts, so it looks like an envelope seal. And then they all have the same on the inside. There's some, my 4 layered butterflies in the top one. The second one has some of my friendship pins that I've just made. They're also, all of these things are on my Instagram, guys, if you want to have a closer look. And then the back envelope has some garden party stitch ruffles that I made, which can also be used in the album. Then each one comes with 2 of my favorite Nuvo drops because I love them and I love to share them. So they've all got the same color as well. So this one is Carnation Pink and Bubblegum Blush. They're beautiful colors. I love these. And they go perfect with the albums as well. So that's why I thought I'll stick with the pinks and it will all work together. They also come with one of my handmade garden party charms. So they've got little beads. And then a little clasp so you can dangle them. And they also have pages, so they are completely functional. You can use them, you can just leave them, or you can use them. It's entirely up to you. Each one comes with one of my rainbows. Just got bubblegum beads and a bell. And then I'll just move this out of the way. Okay, and then each one comes with one of my tag flips. These are made to take apart and reuse. So each piece can be reused for other crafting. So these all these different trims are just looped through, so you can unloop them and reuse them. Then each one has a vellum butterfly, not a vellum butterfly, sorry, a wood veneer butterfly. One of my ribbon tassels that I made, and they've got a dangle charm. This one's got a little heart. And then some of these things I just left blank for people to reuse. I just popped the heart on that one. That one's just blank to be reused. This is some of my little layered flowers. They can be reused. A little, not envelope, a library pocket, and I filled them with some of my favorite gemmies in different sizes. And that one's just blank. A stitch tag, also just pretty blank to be used. This one is some of my, not butterflies, flowers, but they're just single layer ones. They're not chunky. And there's a pocket full of bright colored pom-poms. This one's just an embellished card. It's got one of my handmade flowers. And then at the back, there's a little packet of pastel pom-poms. These only came the other day and I wanted to share them. So there's that. And then they all have a shaker bag topper that can be reused. It's just lightly adhered, so it can be reused for anything. And then a little embellished rosette that can be reused. That's the tag flip. And then I made these pockets with wrapping paper. I was inspired by Hannah, who is Little House of Cards on Instagram, and I will tag her below so you can see her beautiful work as well. So I stitched the wrapping paper and then I added a tulle pocket on the bottom. And these bees were actually also Hannah's idea. They're from Silhouette, these ones. I'm not sure whether Hannah's are from Silhouette or if it's a die, but this is a cut file I found on the Silhouette store. And then I layered them up and the wings actually pop up and they've got vellum in the wings. So there's some of those. And thank you for your inspiration, Hannah. Your work just inspired me beyond words. And then there's a packet of my big handmade flowers. They're quite chunky. So this one's using the yellow stripe from Garden Party. And then the pink one is using, it's got the pink, the one with the white polka dots. And then this is the blue and white stripe from Garden Party. And then I included these pieces as well so you can reuse them in your albums. There's some handmade rosettes or Garden Party. And then this one's filled with, this one's got tags, ephemera, cut aparts, wood chip, just all different bits and pieces so it can be used. And then the last little gift is this one, and it's one of my Garden Party themed chunky charms. And I picked out colors that matched all of the colors that I liked out of Garden Party and the colors that I use. So I went through my stash and picked out beads to match that. And yeah, I love the sound they make. These took a very, very long time. I actually made 6 of them, but you can see them closer up on my Instagram if you would like to. Okay, well, I'll leave it at that. I'm going to go and package up these 3, package up these 3 prizes and then upload these videos. And then tomorrow morning, I might do it at 12 p.m. Sydney time. I will draw the 3 prize winners. And then I will package them. I will post them off either on Friday afternoon or Monday morning so that they go off to their new homes. And I will be back soon with some more outgoing package shares and some Halloween, I can't think of what it's called. Halloween project shares. There we go. All right, guys. Well, I will draw the prize soon. Good luck to everyone who entered. And if you do win tomorrow, I will do the video, but I will also message you so that you get like a personal message from me saying, and then I'll double check the addresses before I send them out. And to everybody else who entered the challenge, I'm going to be sending something little to everyone over the next couple of weeks, but I've got all of the addresses, so I'm just going to randomly send a little package to each of you. I won't tell you when it's coming. You'll just get a little surprise package in the mail, just a little thank you from me for being so kind and generous and making my birthday so wonderful. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.